We've got basketball action at Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The home of the Cavaliers, live on 2K Sports. Buckle yourselves in, everybody. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter, Doris Burke, this is Kevin Hart. Ready? So Golden State will get the first possession. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. The defensive stalwarts, Green and Bogut, are down low. The Splash Brothers are the guards. And it's Barnes in at the small forward.
You know, the Warriors took some flack when they passed on the chance to trade for Kevin Love. But I really think that the rise of Draymond Green as their stretch four-man made the decision even better and also kept their cap situation far more flexible.
And he gets it to go.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Smith. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Smith's got his first points in this one. And so it's Golden State with it. Some nice passing by Golden State here. Curry's shot is off. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. From deep three-point range. And it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. The three. Another miss by Curry.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. That's good.
The assist from Tristan Thompson.
Thompson outside, shoots the three. Kept alive. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Irving. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just running the mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Curry against Irving. They double-team Curry. Another shot. No good. Good D by Thompson.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
It was the season of destiny, and the Warriors certainly followed through. Clark, the best team in the league all year, and they finished the job beating the Cavs in the finals.
And they were on a mission from the get-go. They would become another team to win 65 games or more and win the finals. Impressive work.
Now Thompson, following Tristan Thompson's three-point attempt.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And for the Warriors, they had tough opponents the whole way. I mean, the Pelicans, Grizzlies, and Rockets, they all put up fights. The Cavs in the finals were just as tough with LeBron, but the Warriors found a way to come through.
And for the Warriors, it had been nearly 40 years, guys, since the franchise.
Oh! How about that, Kevin?
What range on that shot.
Unbelievable.
It's amazing. Now here's Curry. He has 5.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Irving can't hit.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
And there's the pass to Bogut from the wing. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Yeah, but the defenders draped all over him. He just could not shake loose.
It's tipped. And, oh, here we go. Smith's got it. It's a fast break chance. And Thompson throws it down.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal and dividends instantly on the fast break.
A different look now for Cleveland. Channing Frye's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Shumpert comes in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. Spates checked in for the Warriors. Iguodala comes in for Barnes. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And guys, I would have to say one of the most underrated defensive players in the NBA, Draymond Green. Might not be the case anymore after coming in second in the Defensive Player of the Year voting last year.
Yep, he might not look the part. You know, undersized, but you talk to the scouts and the stat geeks, they'll tell you he's one of the best in the game defensively.
Now here's Iguodala, and the wide-open shot from Green. Here's Spates. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Here's James. That misses off the backboard.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
They grab their own miss. Iguodala with the bucket.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Mozgov, he's checked in for Kevin Love. And then for Golden State, Azili's checked in for Draymond Green. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry.
Tell you what, they haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game. And Iguodala knows just how deadly his teammates can be from outside, and he looks for them to get their shot before getting his own. I think this situation for him in Golden State's perfect for his skill set.
You look at the metrics for it, Clark, and Iguodala is onto something. He just knows to look for the best team shots.
Yeah, he's got a really good basketball IQ, and I think it's his selflessness that allows him to tap into that, especially at the offensive end. Rarely forces situations offensively.
Irving's checked in for James. The Warriors lead him. Here's Azili. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Azili's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball. Now Cleveland shooting only around 32% so far in this one. The offense looking a bit off kilter.
Well, he hit that shot, Kevin, from the suburb. What a shot.
You got to have some guts to let it fly from that far beyond the arc.
That one goes. Count it.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
Golden State's gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And Spates gets it to go. Irving with it. 5 points in the game. Here's Dellavedova, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a three-point play.
He always knows where his teammate's going to be, and, Kevin, that will let him put the ball where he wants it, right waiting for him.
And the Warriors making a change here. Rush is checked in.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor. Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Barbosa dishes to Azili. Pass to Livingston. From deep. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Iguodala, that's a two-pointer. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. The Warriors on top, leading. We caught up with Kyrie Irving earlier, and he talked a little bit about expectations for himself and his teammates.
We expect so much.
Kyrie reminding us that it's not just the expectations of the fans and the media he and LeBron deal with, but also, and Clark, perhaps the most demanding of all are the expectations they've got for each other.
Yeah, that's a great point. I mean, two guys who expect so much of themselves to start with, who naturally have a vision of how great the other guy should be. I mean, they're constantly trying to manage expectations while still demanding the best from each other. And that's a lot of fun to watch.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin the second quarter. Rush out there with Harrison Barnes. And there's Livingston. Then there's Ian Clark. And it's Azili in at the pivot spot and in the middle. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 1 at the line. This is their second trip to the line tonight.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Thompson, he's checked in for Mozgov. Love comes in for Channing Frye. And James subbed in for Matthew Dellavedova. Curry attacking. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Curry's got 7 points. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, that you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
And so here's Cleveland. The Warriors making the shot. That's a 2 from Smith. Off the left rim and out.
And if the shot's not there, you've got to understand that. Move the basketball.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm not quite sure what his mindset what he was thinking there. I mean, that was just a terrible shot.
Here's Irving. He's got 7. Smith outside. Three-pointer. They get it back. Warriors leading by 7. Inside. Got a piece of it. It's taken away by Smith. Pass to James. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 4th assist in this one.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Well, safe to say that J.R. Smith has never been short on confidence his entire career.
Yeah, he's always been a guy who could actually play with confidence and back it up. When he's hot from the floor, he can take over games single-handedly.
Thompson, he's checked in for the Warriors. And the Warriors miss again.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc. It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Here's Irving. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And for Smith and his confidence, last year even he said he's on pace to be one of the best shooters the game has ever seen. So obviously not lacking in belief in his ability.
Now here's LeBron after the miss from Stephen Curry. Tries again. Cleveland gets it back. Here's James. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. LeBron's got 6 points in the quarter. The Warriors have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9.
And not sure if I can agree with J.R. Smith's assessment that he'll be one of the greatest shooters of all time, but he's pretty deep into his career at this point. Maybe he's hoping for a Kyle Korver type of career after 30 years of age.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. Cavs were poised to make a huge run last year in the playoffs. Swept the Celtics in the first round, but it cost them.
Yeah, and even though they did get that sweep, they lose Kevin Love for the rest of the way, and that put a big hurdle in their quest for the title.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Shumpert, he's checked in for Smith, and it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense. No denying it, injuries were a big part of the storyline in the Cavs postseason. Fortunately, LeBron James was otherworldly after the first round. Took care of the Bulls, then went on to sweep the Hawks to get back to the finals. He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter. Tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Clark,
Yes,
bring it down hard,
yes,
my brother.
Symbolic there as well of the effort here tonight. And for the Cavs last season, their toughest test would be in the finals against the Warriors. Like every other team, they just couldn't handle the Warriors for a full series. A great run to the finals, and surely they'll want to return there this season.
Tell you what, that was all made possible by the heads-up defense at the other end.
And I love that as soon as they get their hands on the basketball, they immediately get out and transition.
Now here's Curry. He's got 9. No one near Iguodala as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Dellavedova. It's rebounded by Golden State. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Iguodala, and the rejection by Love. Dellavedova from outside, and it's Klay Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got 6 rebounds now in the game. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Drops in the tray. Curry's got 12 in the game.
What are they thinking, leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they not heard that this guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
Green off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Curry. Drops in the layup for 2. 14 points for him.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting point-blank looks time and time again.
And here's Iguodala outside. The shot is off. LeBron with some nice D. It's stolen by Green. Fires from 14. Kicks it out to Iguodala. And we finished one half of basketball. Warriors lead by 11. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on...
Kevin, I'm here with Stephen Curry and
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Well, 2 quarters down, 2 to go. Welcome back, Ernie Johnson. Golden State found themselves in a close game in the first. Their biggest lead during the opening period was 5. The second quarter was very positive for them. They clearly upped the intensity and upped their lead, finishing the half with an 11-point advantage. Hey, big fella, what's your take on Golden State so? And that's it for halftime, as the second half is just about...
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
Take a look at what Curry's done. He has 14
We
points.
need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And, Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second half for Tyronn Lue.
Impressive fast break there. They did a great job advancing the rock with the pass.
Warriors leading by 6. Kyrie Irving may be the best ball handler in the league. There are a lot of guys with a good handle. He is definitely in the top 5. If not, he's got to be in the conversation.
Arguably the most talented player at his position. I mean, he can get wherever he wants to on the court. He's athletic, an unbelievable finisher as well. I think that's something that oftentimes gets underrated. Maybe the best finisher in the game.
Agreed. The drive by James. The wide open look for Love. Cleveland the rebound. And the dunk by James.
And what a gutty play. I mean, muscles his way to the rebound and then just pounds it home for the putback.
Well said, G.A. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that play is any indication, that's a battle they're willing to put every ounce of their energy into winning.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially, Greg, when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
Count it, and the Warrior lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Irving.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit.
Timeout called the Warriors.
And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Mozgov comes in for Thompson. And Channing Frye subbed in for Kevin Love. And the Warriors also making a change. Livingston's checked in. Out left to the wing. Fires from the corner. And the shot is long. Well, for Thompson, he was great off the bench. You're right, Greg, for the Cavs last year. Even earned some Clark's 6th Man of the Year consideration votes.
And deserved it because of how he played and his impact. He actually had his best year in terms of shooting efficiency. Shot a career-high 55% from the floor.
And J.R. Smith picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Warriors. Estes Ezeli, he's checked in for Bogut. Rush comes in for Draymond Green. And it's Barbosa in for Thompson. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Nowhere near James as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range. James has got 16.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Here's Azili. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. For the lead. But they recover it. Here's Mozgov. No good. That would have tied it.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
To the paint. Here's Barnes. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Livingston. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
You can point to any number of things, Clark. The Warriors did well last year. Their play on the road being one of them.
Well, the Warriors were exactly road warriors all season long, partner. Hit the ground running and finished with the league best 28 road wins.
Matthew Dellavedova has checked in for Cleveland. And Golden State also making a change. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Barnes.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break. And for the Warriors, they would go on several road trips undefeated last season. Still, the only time they looked vulnerable were games on the road.
And, you know, with the Warriors on the road, they would occasionally dig a hole they couldn't get out of. Still, hard to critique a team that was so dominant in every facet of the game last season, even on the road.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Shumpert's checked in.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Barbosa battles through traffic and lays it in. Barbosa's got 7 points. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Warriors leading by 5. Mozgov with the block. They recover it. Now it's Shumpert running. He can go all the way. Irving. Look at that shot. How did that go in?
How about that?
Oh! Here's Barbosa. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Livingston's got 5 assists in the game. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 15 from the field here in the third quarter. Van showing some terrific range. Shumpert's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Warriors have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. For 3, Barbosa. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And what a first year it was for Steve Kerr and the Warriors. It was the best debut as a new coach ever. 67 wins. He also established a franchise win total in his first year. Oh, I love that dish down low.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Love comes in for Channing Frye. Then for the Warriors, Spates comes in for Brandon Rush. And Ian Clark subbed in for Sean Livingston. Barbosa gets the bucket.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves here.
The Cavaliers trail by 5. Love goes in. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala. Golden State's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third.
And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
It's 2-on-1. Here's Clark. Can't get it to go. Shumpert with some nice D. Balanced scoring, Clark, for him. They're moving it well.
Yeah, you love to see teams share the sugar. Everybody getting a touch, everybody enjoying an opportunity to score. That makes it a lot of fun for everybody on the court.
You know, it sounds better when you say it than watching it. Okay? I like better when you say it. Sharing the sugar.
You might want to cut down on that sugar intake, though, Clark. But anyway, everybody's been involved in this offense here early on, and it has a way of helping you defensively.
And now, running up the court, Barbosa pushing it up in transition. Here come the Cavaliers.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play.
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And so it's Golden State with it. On the court for Golden State here in the fourth. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson. They're in the backcourt. Green at the 4 with Bogut at the 5. And it's Barnes in at the 3 slot.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
James trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
It's Curry outside, and it's Harrison Barnes with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Channing Fries checked in for Cleveland. The Cavaliers trail by 6. Irving for 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. And that's now 25 points for Kyrie Irving. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Curry. They grab their own miss. Barnes. Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Curry. And finally they hit one.
Assist from.
And the Warriors lead by 5.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammates. Terrific pass.
James. Cannot hit. Good D by Thompson. The Warriors have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Oh, that's blocked. And they get it back. Bogut kicks to Curry. Over Love. And no good as it rattles out. Well, Cleveland shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Out to Smith. Goes back up. Smith missing again.
Some of the shots he's taken have been real head scratchers. I mean, come on. He's out there playing like it's a game of horse at the park.
Uh-oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
Cavaliers timeout. Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And now one spot the Cavs did struggle with last year was help off the bench. They were last in the league in bench scoring.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. With his team struggling from three-point territory, he told them to start looking for more high-quality shots inside the paint. We're forcing too many threes, he said. Stop with the bombs and work it inside.
Cavs not scoring with a lot of their bench. A big part of that is they just didn't go to their bench very often.
Well, you talk about the Cavs and the bench near the bottom in total bench minutes played. The bench didn't have a lot of firepower, didn't shoot the ball well, and considering they got limited minutes, oftentimes struggled to find any kind of rhythm out there.
Warriors leading by 5. Green inside the three-point line. Will not go. This is off the front iron. James, the pass to Love. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
Thompson, left side. The 3-ball. Dives for it. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. It's stolen by Bogut. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. To tie it up. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Count the bucket. 22 points for Steph Curry.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Warriors leading by 4. Bogut dishes to Barnes. Green kicks to Barnes. Fires the 3. Again, Curry missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
but they get it back.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
That's a huge basket, just taking advantage of the size mismatch and able to drain that mid-range jump shot. Really good basketball.
And that one's good.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Green kicks to Bogut. The shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there.
And guys, you've seen it countless times. In a close game, hustle plays can really make the difference.
Outside Curry. Let's go. Curry with another miss.
Ill-advised shot there, Mark.
Yeah, exactly. That was lower than low percentage.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. They get it back. And it's sent back by Bogut. And it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Fry. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Kyrie Irving. Andre Iguodala is checked in for the Warriors. Smith with it, and it's Iguodala picking him up. The three from LeBron. Good D by Thompson.
Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And the basket by Curry.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Smith. The Warriors pull it in. They've led by as many as 11 points.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now, but neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
I think he's got to regroup and get himself together here. I mean, something's going wrong with him this quarter. He's really falling off.
You just no let up, guys. They just keep coming at you.
Well, this lead is too big to overcome. I'm going out on the limb right now. There's just not enough time left on the clock to make up the ground they have to make up.
Not a quarter to remember as far as his offense is concerned.
Yeah, you know, he's not making any kind of impact for them at that end of the court right now.
Too open that time. Made it look too easy.
Let's go.
That's now 32 points for Steph Curry. And here are the Cavaliers. It's a 10-point game. Bogut the pass to Iguodala. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. That one falls, coming off Iguodala's feed.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook. Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be.
Thompson outside. The dish to Iguodala. From deep three-point range, no good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Yes, Kevin, thank you. I'm with Klay Thompson. As a unit, the team seemed to have a cohesive approach out there. How important was the lift you got from the bench?
We just do it as a team. You know, it's not an individual effort. We're a real deep team this year. We got a lot of guys who would start on some good teams, so we just did it collectively.
Thank you, Klay. We so appreciate it. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan player of the game, Stephen Curry. The fourth quarter was all him. It was like he couldn't miss, and it was just one basket after another.
Well, getting up over the 30-point barrier is never easy under any circumstances. He tore holes in the defense. They couldn't figure out what to do with him. Every play they ran for him, he executed it nearly perfectly.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you enjoyed the show. From myself, Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, have a wonderful evening.